Hello everyone, my name is Coco Sherelle and this is my channel Bling and Air. Today I will be using this round paper mache storage box to create a basketball themed card holder for my friend's son who's turning 10. I'm really excited to get this design done for them. So if you would like to see how I transform this, please keep watching. Thanks for continuing to tune in, guys. So right here, I'm just placing the measuring tape down to make measurements. I have to make a cut for where the cards are going to be inserted. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you for clicking on this video and hopefully you like what you see and hit that like and subscribe button to be part of the Bling family. For my returning viewers and Bling family, it's always a pleasure to have you tune in. Now y'all don't forget to hit that like button also because you already know it's going to be another beauty. I used 6 of these rhinestone sheet trim with the adhesive back in the color orange for my design. So I've been doing a lot of measurement just to make sure I have everything right because I have to cover this entire paper mache round container box. I love that the rhinestone sheets have its own adhesive glue on it and makes it very easy when applying. You do have a little wiggle room. If you make a mistake, you can lift it up, but at a certain point, it is going to adhere to whatever you put it down to. Doing the body of the container was fairly easy. Once I had the first sheet down, it was easy to just take a second one, line it up to where I left off, and peel back that protective paper and smooth everything out for it to adhere. I used the same method for the rim as I did with the body of the container. I put one down, peeled back the paper. When I was done with that, got a second one, continue where I left off. It was really easy. This part by far was the most challenging. I'm using the rectangle rhinestone sheet that is not the same size as the lid. The lid is much longer, so I had to improvise. What I did is use the rhinestone sheet, place it somewhere in the middle, and use the entire length. When I got to the circle part, the edge, I just cut off anything that was extra. I did this for the whole entire lid, using pieces and cut off around the edge to make it look seamless. Right here I'm attaching a second rhinestone sheet so I can continue the length of the lid. So I left the protective paper on the back of the rhinestone sheet and makes it very easy for me to cut through. If I would have took it off, it would have been very sticky and my scissor wouldn't be able to cut through so easily. I don't like to waste any material, so I'm glad I have these 2 triangle pieces that's going to fill in the gaps. They fit perfectly in the spot. All the materials that I used for this design will be left in the description section below, so please check it out if you're interested in trying to create this look. I would like to take this time to thank all my subscribers. We made it to over 10K. Thank you for supporting my channel and my bling passion. It really means a lot to me. I'm going to repeat the same thing I did on this side. We're using those scrap triangle pieces to fill in the gaps. I'm almost finished with the lid, guys. Just one little small triangle piece to go, and this part of the design will be done. Isn't that pretty, guys? Now it's time to make this look like a real basketball. I printed out a Wilson basketball from a template that I saw online, and I know it's much smaller than the actual lid, but I'm going to make it work. So I'm looking for the middle part so I can divide this in half. I went ahead and printed another image. This is going to help me design the sides of the card holder basketball. So using the template, I was able to create this outline. I found that cutting the template into pieces helped me out tremendously. So I'm going to show you how I created the outline on this side. So we're back to the lid, and once again, this is another challenging part. So I'm continuing the sketch from the side of the lid onto the top of the lid to continue the curved line. These lines will serve as a guideline for where I'm going to place my black rhinestone crystals, as you see right here. So for this part, I'll be using E6000 glue to adhere black rhinestone crystals everywhere I did the line sketches. I'm placing them side by side in a double row so that the line can stand out. I don't know if I told you guys, but this is my first time attempting to make this basketball themed card holder. Yep. And I'm impressing myself. It's really starting to take the form and shape of a basketball. I knew I wanted to use a round paper mache container. I searched high and low and found this at Hobby Lobby. So I'm so happy that I was able to get it. And it also comes 3 inside a container. I believe I paid $17.99 for 3, and I used the largest one. It's really starting to look like a basketball. What do you guys think? Oh my God, I'm loving it so far. You cannot tell me this is not a basketball. It came out exactly how I wanted it to look. Beautiful. Okay, we have more decorating to do. I put a rhinestone rope around the opening where the cards is going to go in. I have my letters so I can put his name on it, the birthday boy. And I made an NBA logo with my Cameo silhouette machine. Now it's time to place everything where I want it to go, just so I can see how it's going to lay out. I'm using liquid Loctite glue to adhere the logo that I created. I made little markings on the half of this printout so I know where each letter should go. Now I'm going to take Loctite glue and adhere everything down. It's time to make this NBA logo pop with some crystal rhinestones. I'm using rhinestone sizes 5mm, 4mm, 3mm, and 1mm. Sorry guys, I do not have video footage of me making the logo, but you are going to need either a Cricut or a Silhouette Cameo machine, and you have to download the image and cut it out. I used two different vinyls, the black and the white glitter. Once my machine was done cutting, I used a thin piece of fabric to heat press my first layer, the white glitter vinyl, to the fabric. Then I took my second layer, which is the black glitter, and heat pressed that to the white vinyl. I was then able to take the logo and glue it to the lid. And you know I had to bling out his name. I'm going in with the black rhinestone crystals around the black part, and then around the white part, I'm going to continue off with the white diamond crystals. So I thought that the lid could use a little extra bling. So I went and got some of my rhinestone trim, and I'm going to put it around the edge of the top of the lid. Now this rhinestone trim does not have the adhesive back, so I'm going to be using my Loctite glue to adhere it to the edge. I felt like the edge before did not look clean enough, so with me adding the white diamond trim, I think it just makes everything just come together real neat. I'm just about done designing this personalized basketball themed card holder. I cannot wait for you guys to check out the finished look. I love the way this came out. It is beautiful. As a creator, I'm so excited when the creative thought in my head translate into something awesome. I'm filled with so much joy right now. This will not only be a card box for Judah's 10th birthday, this will also be a keepsake box for him. So once the party is done, he's able to take it home, open up his presents, open up his cards, and then he can use it for whatever he chooses. He might want to put some personal items in there. It is his to keep. It is personalized with his name on it. So what do you guys think? Is this a slam dunk or what? Are you a basketball fan, or is your child a basketball fan? Would you have this at your birthday party or event? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to see them. Even with all the embellishments on it, this is still very lightweight, and this is what I love about paper mache. This is a big, deep container, and it's going to hold plenty of cards. I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching me create beautiful works of bling art. I really enjoyed making this for little Judah. Now don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, stay blessed and safe. Bye guys.